Do you know how wonderful you are? I mean, do you really realize how awesome you are? Yeah. I know it may not seem like it. I know no one may have ever mentioned it to you, but I just want you to know today, unequivocally, that you're wonderful. I know that you may have made some mistakes, that there may be some imperfections about your past. But I also want you to know that though you may be flawed, you are still worthy. I wrestle with this and I want you to think about it, that flaws are only based on perspective. In other words, what some perceive as problem, others recognize as possibility. And I want you to know that wherever you are, whatever you're doing at this moment, you're right where God intends you to be. Now, I'm not preaching to you, but I want to reach you to remind you that you are enough. Right where you are. Stop what you're doing and observe what you see. Breathe in deeply through your nose so you can smell what's around you. Close your eyes and listen to what you hear. Reach out and see if you can touch anything. You need to know that right. In fact, hold on, maybe there's something you can taste in front of you. But right where you are, doing right what you're doing, you are enough. Performance doesn't make you better, right? 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 People's validation of you doesn't make you better. You are enough. Again, who's calling you flawed? Because how can you be flawed if you're perfectly designed by an all knowing, all powerful, ever present God? So, right where you are, you're worthy. In the midst of what you are doing, you're worthy. Whatever you're driving, wherever you're working or not working, wherever you're living, you are worthy. Don't allow someone else's perspective to cause you to stop thinking about your own possibility and promise. Jennifer Watley Maxwell says it like this: before you were person, you were purposed. And what is purpose? Purpose is simply the fact, the declaration that your breath has meaning. And so, in the middle of this thinking about flawed but worthy, I want you to know that your breath has value, that every breath you take has value, that there is something intended for you to do with each breath you take. So what you failed? So what you messed up? So what you didn't get it right? So what you don't look like what you want to look like? Breathe and let that breath be a reminder that there is more, that as long as you have breath, you have the potential to be everything you were created to be. Let's change this whole concept. No longer are you flawed but worthy. You are simply worthy. From this moment on, there is no but. You are worthy. You are worthy. I need you to internalize it right now. You are worthy. That's it. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Regardless of what they say, regardless of what you've heard or read, regardless of the statistics that may come across your screen or the news broadcast that is always, regardless of what your neighbors are doing and promoting on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat, regardless of the latest TikTok trend, right? Forget about the silhouette challenge. Forget about the bust it challenge. You are worthy. And every breath you take should be a reminder of the possibility and promise of your purpose. I love you. God loves you. Have an amazing day. Keep breathing, keep living, and keep remembering you are worthy.